One of the winningest wrestlers in North Carolina State history, the great Hayden Hidlay, a 5-time All-American. He won 4 ACC championships, one of 10 wrestlers in ACC history to win 4 ACC titles. He was the 2020 ACC Wrestler of the Year, a fan favorite, and he is back here in Raleigh. And just a few moments ago, this crowd expressing their gratitude. Hayden made the move west this offseason from Fargo, spent a year on the North Dakota State staff, made the decision to join Coach Chris Ayers out at Stanford his first season, and what an addition he's been to Ayers' staff, an opportunity to really work with some really good young talent.
He's really smart too, not just a really good wrestler, very articulate, knows the sport, and Stanford has a gem in Hayden.
141 pounds, a little bit of a change here for North Carolina State. They will send out Troy Hohman, the redshirt sophomore out of Harrison City, Pennsylvania. He takes on Jason Miranda, and some early fireworks here as Miranda gets up on that leg, finishes with the sweep, and he dumps him over for 3.
Good re-attack. You saw the shot in by Hohman, quickly defended, and as soon as he defended it, went into a shot. And once he went to a shot, Miranda came in with a takedown.
Miranda, the 5th year, joined the program late this season after sitting out the early portions of that first semester, but he's a veteran with a lot of experience, having a good season, 13-5 this year, 3-3 in duels, and see Miranda trying to stick that leg in. Now he sucks Hohman back, and he put himself in a pretty vulnerable position, and Hohman able to slip away for the 1.
Miranda did a good job of bailing out because he looked really close to getting stuck there. When you have a guy that's generally a 33-pounder coming up, you got to take it to him early. You got to continue to attack and make him feel like he's not in there. When you have a weight disparaging a difference, you want to go and attack.
Yeah, you look at Troy Hohman last year, he exclusively wrestled at 125 pounds. We saw him in one duel. He got inserted when the Wolfpack wrestled Duke, but this year, mainly 33, but tonight an opportunity at 141. No Tyler Tracy. That has been their regular starter at this weight.
That's the second time that Hohman went to that shot. Kind of just, he throws himself one way and trying to catch the heel of Miranda's right leg, right foot. You heard the Stanford style say punch it, meaning try and jam that underhook. Underhook is the right arm of Miranda from Stanford, trying to go right underneath the armpit of Hohman.
One thing with Miranda, he tries to dig that underhook in from space. Oftentimes it's close quarters, not Miranda. He comes in with a full head of steam trying to barrel that right arm through.
The other thing that you need to consider is that when someone is coming up in a weight class, yes, they're giving up weight, but in many instances, they're not sucking weight, meaning that if you continue to push someone longer to what we call deep waters, late third period, you might have more energy because you weren't sucking down a lot of weight. And when I say suck down weight, meaning you are losing a lot of weight to get you to weight class. But we'll see. It's only the first period.
Hands up, guys, hands up.
20 seconds, opening period, 3-1 Miranda, 6-4 North Carolina State on top through the first couple of weights. The Wolfpack picking up a forfeit win at 25, and then an impressive showing from Knox at 33 for the Cardinal with a major decision win over Orini. And that is the end of the first period as we go back to the Jason Miranda reshot.
Now here's an attack. The attack by Hohman. Watch, defend and go right back in. That's exactly what you want to do. You don't want to defend and wait. You defend and attack and gets 3 points on the board. Good job by Miranda. Defend and attack.
Miranda getting into position. Swallows up that waist. Sticks in that half. Jason Miranda, veteran on this roster. He's never made the NCAA tournament. He's had some near misses, and now in his final go-around, hoping that this will be the year. Hohman gets away, and he inches a little bit closer. Now Hohman comes in on that shot, but boy, look at the counter there by Miranda. Has that leg up. Opportunity to dump his second takedown of this match. Trying to seize that second leg, and he does. Hohman trying to hit a roll through it. No points yet established. Good position, though, for Miranda. Man, look at the fight, though, by Hohman.
Right in the situation. Hohman's not in a bad position. Not in a bad position. Look at the scramble here. Wow, the fact he didn't give up a takedown is impressive. Nothing but confidence for Hohman. I mean, Sean, you tell me you didn't think there was takedown. I would hold up 3 fingers thinking the takedown was there. Great job there. Roll, passing. And no takedown in this whole scenario. This is building up the confidence of Hohman. It's only a 1-point match. And then you start to get the crowd behind you. You never know what can happen.
40 seconds here in this second period. Miranda with a 3-2 lead. You know, you go back to that last exchange, Rock. That took a lot of energy from Hohman, and you talk about starting to swim into those deep waters. We'll see how that third period pays out for him.
I agree. That was a really good job of being aware and not conceding. As you get to the collegiate level, especially D1 collegiate level, getting into legs, I'm not going to say it's easy, but you can get to a leg. It's the finishing part. And we just saw a fantastic defense by Hohman.
Short time, and we will go to the third period. A 3-2 lead, Miranda's choice. He looks over at the corner. And they are going to put him down underneath. So for the first time, we can see what Hohman can do in this top position.
Riding time is not making a difference at this point. I liked immediately that Miranda stood up. He didn't waste time on the mat, just stand up. And good job by Hohman to continue to follow. So he's going to try to lift that leg and bring it over his body. You see how he switched arms? He lifted it with his right arm, and then went outside to an inside. So now he's underneath the right leg of Hohman. He's going to try and free up his left ankle. Hohman is holding on to the left ankle, and at that point, good hip motion by Hohman. Craftiness.
Right back up, quad pod underneath by Miranda. Hohman continuing to ride, and try to suck him back for some back points. He'll get 1 swipe, he'll get 2 swipes.
He's holding 2. He got 2 near fall. What I tell you, third period is getting deeper and deeper and deeper waters. 4-3. Miranda's got to get 1.
And if you are Stanford, this is one of those weights where you had it circled. This is a must-get if they're to knock off NC State.
They need this match. I mean, once they saw that a 33-pounder was coming up, they probably were licking their chops. But Troy Hohman came to wrestle.
No caution given there as Patrick Frank says that one is on me. He's going to get both wrestlers into position. You can bet it's going to be gangbusters off the whistle here for the 5th-year Miranda. And what a match from Troy Hohman, stepping up in the spotlight here on senior. And a quick, explosive step up. Hand fight. Miranda turns, faces, reaches across that body. Boy, Hohman just digs in even deeper. Now he has to improve his position. There's the stall call, and now the locked hands.
Yep. No. It was not locked hands. What happened was they called stall. And right in position where Hohman was about to get back points, the referee stopped it and said, you can't get back points when we're holding the stall. So that wasn't necessarily locked hands. It looked like it, but he was holding his wrist to say, do not keep the riding time running.
So that offers up a fresh start. Promptly a mat return. Miranda springs right back up. One more mat return right in front of that Wolfpack bench. And out of bounds they go. Esposito and company wanting a stall call there on Miranda for leaving the mat.
Hey, but we got riding time. Riding time is 52 seconds into the way of Hohman. Oh, my goodness. This is monumental.
Miranda up, turns, faces, riding time. Up to 55 and climbing. Hohman has him completely flattened out underneath. He crosses over that 1 minute of riding time. What a performance. A gutsy performance from Hohman.
And they said, stay right there, keep that foot in. He's got to keep that toe in. He's got to keep that toe in and still get the riding time. And then he said he called out. Stall call. Unbelievable. Troy Hohman has wrestled a masterful match. Bumping up, riding down a 141-pounder. This match is huge. Stanford needed this match.
Couple of tricks late. Miranda needs the reversal just to force any type of overtime. He's not going to get it. Troy Hohman delivers.
Masterful performance by someone coming up. He decided, he made a conscious decision to keep down his opponent. Here it is. Move through, watch this claw to back points. This was the difference. 2 swipes, 1, 2. The referee holds out those 2 fingers. That's the match. Not just the match, but holding him down that whole period. And he nodded his head and said, Coach, I did it. What a good job by the staff to know to make that move.
Young man who hasn't had his number called that often, but